Ooh, creeping up onto 20 past 3 o'clock. It is time, as we generally do on a Tuesday around about this time, for Business with Bunny, and it's sponsored by QuickBooks. You can work faster, better, and smarter with QuickBooks Desktop 2018. I'm very excited to welcome into studio a rather lovely lady. We made a very proper connection before. I love a person who's a hugger. I'm a hugger before a shaker, handshaker. It's Daniela Bascelli. Did I say that correctly?
Yes, you did. Spot on.
Fabulous. Welcome into studio. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for inviting Peanut.
Now, you're not just, you're not just Peanut. You are a marketing and communications manager at Peanut.
That's right.
Give me a little bit of background about who is a Peanut, what is a Peanut, what are we talking about when we talk about Peanut?
Peanut is a job portal that brings together job seekers and recruiters onto one platform. So we offer, let's look at the job seeker, an opportunity to create a profile for themselves that can otherwise market them.
Yeah.
In terms of a recruiter seeking them online, and then obviously the recruiter being able to dip into the database of candidates that are available online looking for jobs.
Okay, but it's more than just a job portal. It's just
absolutely.
I mean, we had this conversation.
Oh yes,
off air. I thought it was really just about listings. You
no.
guys you have a much greater contribution actually.
100%. Bunny, Peanut is not just a brand; it's a feeling. When it comes to job creation, job and career opportunities, we look at the bigger picture of things, the ripple effect. We change lives every single day.
Stunning.
And that's a dynamic force that drives our people all the time, and it works.
Yeah.
It really works, and you see the results. I'll give you an example. We recently had an independent UK organisation conduct a research campaign on job portals in South Africa.
Yeah.
Results illustrated for PNet that we were able to deliver 60% more applications than our closest competitor.
Oh, wow.
That is a big WOW. And with that, 36% more interviews. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Which is incredible and fun. And as the saying goes, the proof is always in the pudding.
Yes.
Peanut was able to deliver 40% more hires than our closest competitor.
That's incredible.
Absolutely. And the results illustrated we are the market leaders in South Africa, and we're really proud of that. Because, as I explained, we're changing lives every day, and we really have a major step in South African job creation by bringing the recruiter and the job seekers together on one platform that works dynamically. So we work diligently at improving the recruiter and job seeker experience all the time.
Absolutely. Talk about a contribution to the South African economy. But tell me now, where does an SME begin with the recruitment process? We're big on SMEs here on Business with Bunny, and it's important, obviously, to get the right people in. Peanut obviously seemed to be the right people to get us the right people.
Oh, you bet.
But how does an SME begin with the recruitment process with you guys?
All right, so that's a great question, but I'm going to be a little bit cheeky here. Okay. And I'm going to firstly say that everything begins with a great internet connection.
That's not cheeky, that's the truth.
Especially for SMEs.
Yeah.
If you're going to receive an influx of CVs, you've got to have a good, fast, and reliable.
Yeah.
You've got to have that internet technology there. So here is an interesting fact. SME Survey, which is the original and largest representative survey since 2003, to measure the forces shaping SME competitiveness in South Africa. Okay. One of the great success stories coming out of this report was the manner in which it has tracked the rise and fall of comparative types of internet connectivity. So why do we care? The rise of one technology and the decline of the other. We are now at the stage where ADSL usage has declined tremendously as it's replaced by fiber to the home or the office, right? Now, the current SME survey for this year, 2018, results present a fascinating a pattern of history with regards to technology replacement because it constantly improves and enables SMEs to do that much more and quicker, better business. Once that internet technology is established and stable, the recruiter must then identify the role, needs, and skills required to create a professional job spec, which can be used for interested candidates to understand more about the role.
Fabulous. Well, you do need, as you say, it's what is it? There's a saying: in English. Something
The
about
rise and fall.
no, a carpenter is only as good as his tools. I think that's the one. So you need to have the right equipment, the right
that's your basis
infrastructure, exactly.
And then you've got to think about the resource you need, Bunny, because once you get all these applicant CVs coming in, it can make you go batty. So
I can only imagine.
What is great is recruiters can do their first rounds of shortlisting, or they can refer it to PNet. Our system can do that for them if that's what they want. So we have different packages and different solutions for everyone.
That's amazing.
It is incredible.
I'm picking up on something that I'm trying to figure out. What is the importance then of the e-recruiting? What is the power of the process? And you're kind of touching on that a little bit in terms of there is a value-added service that PNet has that perhaps other people don't.
100%. We like to engage with our people.
Because they're human beings.
100%. This is not just a brand. This is not just a business. Like I said, PNet is a feeling.
Yeah.
That's all about the journey and experience with us. And that's what sets us apart. And that's what's so awesome about going to work every single day, just by the way. Okay, so
I can tell that you're passionate about this.
Oh, yes. All right, so you asked me, why is e-recruitment so important? So let's just go back a little bit. Let's look at the African continent firstly.
Okay.
Did you know that Africa has seen the strongest growth rates in digital, over 20% year on year, and that here in South Africa alone the numbers are staggering? For example, out of our population of just over 57 plus million, okay?
Yeah.
Just under 31 million people are currently using the internet.
Right now.
Right now, that's 31 million people accessing the internet.
And rightly so. But that's incredible.
But that's where it happens.
Yes.
That's where most things happen.
Yes.
And especially for people who even if they don't have a desktop, they can use our app, for example.
Absolutely.
Because it's there. We've got all the devices and everything ready for them.
Hashtag data must fall.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And then, social media users, for example, have increased by over 20% when compared with 2017's data.
Yeah.
And PNet itself has a large social media footprint and a very, very engaged job seeker and recruiter community, especially on Facebook, for example. We have over 100,000 followers. And it's not just what happens in the front. We get a lot of questions in the background, and we help them as much as we possibly can.
Fabulous. So I love that you guys are kind of step by step, hand in hand.
Yes.
Talk to me now on the other side of the coin. What is employer branding and why is that so important?
Well, it's a big part of recruitment for brands and a fantastic opportunity to really highlight why your company is a great choice.
Yeah.
What are your values? What is your vision? What is your mission?
Why should I apply?
Why? I mean, if you're a talented person, think about it in your own shoes. If you've got extreme talent and you've got credibility in your industry, why would you go work at any company just because it's a job? No. They got to stand out from the sea of employer sameness.
Yeah.
And this is where PNet also comes in, because we offer a company hub on pnet.co.za, for example, which showcases anything to do with the job spectrum. Great, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm learning so much about PNet today.
Now, if you introspect a little bit more and we look at how big PNet is online, I'll give you one small example. PNet itself has a database of just over 3 million South African applicants.
Jeez Louise.
Over 3 million applicants.
That's a big piece of the pie.
It's huge. It's huge. And I mean, I've just explained the stats to you, and I mean, the results are really, really impressive. And I mean, we're competing with some other companies which they can't touch us because we are so engaged, and we are engaged.
Yeah.
We are engaged with our people on the floor. We engaged with the candidates. We engaged with the recruiters.
Fabulous. I see that. You kind of cover the full spectrum from recruiter to employer.
Because we care,
Yeah. And we touched a little bit earlier about... we touched on the need for the internet, how many users are on the internet, how many job seekers are using the internet to do that. But let's talk a little bit more about why online registration is so important. Let's talk about, the landscape of the internet here in South Africa and Africa as a whole. Why do I need to be registered on the internet? Why can't I just go and pick up a newspaper? They are printing every day. They've got jobs being advertised every day.
Sure.
Why would I not rather just do that?
Because
yes, there's this.
Sure.
But tell somebody who needs to know.
Okay, so let's just talk about something obvious on a daily basis.
Yeah.
It's easier to go on your phone
Absolutely.
to do something on Google than it is to go and pick up a newspaper and read it, yes?
Yeah.
You could be in a bus, you could be anywhere, and you simply, for example, go onto Google, go find what you're looking for, get the results, done.
Yeah.
If we touch on social media stats, the South African social media landscape, for example, Instagram have 3.8 million users.
Yeah. In South Africa.
In South Africa, just in South Africa. Twitter, we've got 8 million. Facebook, 16 million. YouTube, 8.7 million. And we've got 3 million applicants on PNet.
Yeah.
We actively run campaigns on Facebook, which also helps drive people to come forward and get introduced to PNet, not understanding sometimes that we are a job portal that is not necessarily an employer. Like I said, we bring the two pieces of the puzzle together. But if you look at Stats South Africa's recent unemployment rate, it's actually decreased in the first quarter of 2018, but it's still quite high when you consider that a total of 9.2 million South African citizens are unemployed.
Yeah, that is not nice.
Yeah, so that's quite a big piece. It's a 26.7% of unemployment rate. So we're really driving everything forward. We're constantly trying to improve our systems, the experience, so we can get more people out there and living their dream.
Yes, absolutely. And it makes so much sense to an SME that's looking to get the right people in for the success of their business.
Definitely so. But you know what, Bunny? Another thing is job seekers are sometimes not quite informed as to what they're supposed to be doing online.
Yeah.
So they think, well, there's a job. My name is Joe Soap, for example, and I'm just going to click apply and that's it. There are so many more things that you can do. So if you don't mind, if I can just cut through just a couple of simple pieces here. So my advice to job seekers would be don't cut corners.
Yeah.
For recruiters to even consider your CV, you need to stand out from the other applicants. There are thousands.
So don't cut corners on putting together your CV, updating it correctly. Be meticulous.
Be very meticulous. Use your spell check. Check it out. You have to have a brief, but strong letter of motivation. If you don't have that, again, you're just another applicant.
Fair enough.
Give them a reason why they should look at your CV. They are so busy. You've got 3 seconds to make an impression.
Yeah. 3 seconds.
Yeah, Steve Jobs said everything's in 3 on the internet.
Yeah.
3 seconds of attention, and that's what you got. So yes, the letter, they must ensure everything is correct. Otherwise, they're going to lose a great opportunity. They need to fill in their PNet profile with as much valuable information as possible, spelled correctly, again, of course, and use good keywords that describe the type of role that they're looking for, the industry they're looking for the role in, because when recruiters search on our database, they're going to use those keywords. If you've skipped that part on your PNet profile, it's not updated correctly.
And it doesn't, it's neither here nor there. It doesn't help.
So use every piece of PNet real estate you have to market yourself to.
I love that. Real estate.
You know, and also be active. Download the PNet app. It's an awesome app. Instead of Facebooking, waiting for a friend, go online and see what the freshest jobs are. And if it's suitable, apply. But have a plan. You know, don't just spray and pray.
Yeah. That's another one. You're a treasure trove of great wisdom and information this afternoon.
Thank you, Bunny. And then the last thing I want to say that works in conjunction with everything they do with PNet is for people to understand they need to keep their social media profiles that are public, clean and healthy.
Yeah.
Employers are going to Google you to learn as much as possible about you because you can have the skills, hell, you can have the IQ. But in the workplace, you've got to be a good fit to the company culture.
Fair enough.
And this is where it will talk volumes. Your online presence will talk volumes online for you. Absolutely. So make it a good experience for them to want to hire you. So please keep it healthy.
Keep it clean, keep it above board.
Yes. Definitely.
Sure. Well, it's been phenomenal to have you in studio this afternoon, Daniela. Talking about PNet and its value specifically to SMEs and in their recruitment process. If you're wondering how to get in touch, you can go to pnet.co.za. Daniela, you had a parting thought?
Yes. I just want to add that, most recruiters work on a full-scale digital recruitment strategy.
Yeah.
and they use various platforms to get what they need to fill a role at a company. It is a buzz term in current recruitment trends. E-recruitment tools should be in every recruiter's bag of tricks, because it makes sense for recruiters to do this as part of the greater picture of sourcing quality candidates. It's only going to help them. If you can dip into 3 million applicants,
absolutely,
it's just going to tie in line with all the rest of your recruitment processes, and it forms part of that bigger picture. E-recruitment goes hand in hand with your website, your social media marketing,
the whole thing. They all speak to one another. They lead into one another.
Tools. Yeah. So a recruiter should definitely be a modern recruiter and use e-recruitment.
Fabulous.
Peanuts.
Thank you so much for joining us, Daniela Bascelli.
Thank you, Bunny.
Marketing and Communications Manager at Peanut. As I said, that website is peanut.co.za to see what they can do for you from a whole range of categories and e-recruitment tools. That's Business with Bunny. It's sponsored by QuickBooks. And if you'd like to understand why more businesses worldwide use QuickBooks than any other accounting software, you can go to quickbooks.co.za.
Every day, you need to make your business work faster, to make it work better, and to make it work smarter. Because you know that your work is never over. You're part of the world's largest workforce because you work for yourself. That is why QuickBooks is the world's best-selling accounting software. You can do it faster, better and smarter with QuickBooks, the seriously easy-to-use accounting software. To learn more, simply go to quickbooks.co.za.